Welcome back to Chokitable Media. Look at this picture very well. Ayodeji Akinchubui, posted the picture and he wrote, he said, meet the new sweet pie. She's pretty, she's professional, she's bold. Anyone who can dare to put Wasiu, aka Kwan, in his place needs to be celebrated. In fact, look at the lady as well. You can, be the judge of our beauty. I have nothing to say about that. But I want us to discuss this lady and our partner, our co-pilot that flew on that day, on the 5th of August, 2025. The Valuejet Airline that was supposed to bring Wasiu Ayinde from Abuja to Lagos. Let's discuss sincerely. Do you think this lady is at fault? Do you think she's really at fault by flying the way she flew that day? Please put your comment in the comment section, because you can see, like I was discussing with a friend of mine, talking about, her, doing her job the way she did it, and I got a response that she didn't do well anyway. But for me, and I put up the argument and saying that, look, there are ways that the VIPs in Nigeria used to behave. They always behave as if they own everybody. And I try to bring my friend closer to my own judgment that nobody knew the level of provocation given to this lady before alcohol was poured on her by Wasiu Ayinde Marshal. I just want us to, feel it, be with her. Just take out the professionalism that you're talking about, take it out from there. Then let us just be reasonable. How many people will be able to take this type of thing from anybody? The VIP in Nigeria, they can drive you mad. That is what I know. And the language, their usual language is, do you know who I am? And that aspect of do you know who I am always lead them to do something unthinkable, something above the law, something out of, that doesn't really bring common sense. You understand? Okay, people are arguing. She shouldn't have done that. Maybe if, she should apply a kind of more patience before moving away or taxing off like that, because she might have killed Wasiu Ayinde. But it's neither here or there. Let us try to consider our own feelings. It's just too bad to see that Wasiu provoked the lady up to the level they were provoked before the incident happened. Who will be able to take it? You can't be the judge. You know who I'm talking about, because the comment and the judgment people are passing on the Wasiu Ayinde wasn't actually good at all. You need to go and see it yourself. I don't know him personally. I know his music, and I used to see him on stage. But for you to say you are something and you come up and try to, disgrace another person on his own job, doing his own job the way she's supposed to do it, trying to pass the law down to you, telling you what, you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Because some people are saying, will Wasiu Ayinde be able to take alcohol or any liquid into aircraft all over the world? You wouldn't have been able to do so, because you'll be commanded not to do that. And like I read in a post that if Wasiu actually needed how many drops of water, how many liters of water in that plane, it will actually be provided for him, rather than to try to be unruly and disrupt the activities of the airline for that day. And I learned that people were begging him. In fact, people were begging him, asking him to, to comport himself, to try to be a good person, a good ambassador that he said he is. But unfortunately, all this went down to the other ears that doesn't listen to anything. Maybe through the band sets, wouldn't allow Wasiu Ayinde to listen to what people are saying or the way people are begging him. But do you think that this lady is guilty? Please pass your judgment on her and let me know what you feel. Let us just try to be a devil advocate here, because I am on her side that what she did is all right, because you never know the level of provocation the VIP, the so-called VIP in Nigeria can be, or the way they can drive you, that they can drive you crazy. So suspending these people, this lady, not to fly. I don't know for how long, and I don't know when the lift is going to be. I mean, the ban is going to be lifted away from them. But I try to understudy what these people used to do because before they become a pilot, and I can tell you, it is not more. It is not something very small. It is not something like getting on stage and putting the band together and start to beat the drums. You know how expensive that thing is. Through the interview I had with somebody, she told me because she actually, stopped the study to become a pilot, but eventually she explained to me the effort she put in and the money this thing used to take from them, the study. So, and it is not even government sponsored, so you have to, have a lot of money before you could be able to become a pilot. So, and you need to keep upgrading yourself. You have to keep up with time, with technology and everything. So kudos to ladies like this that used to be on this way. And I want to bring you back to the memory of what happened to Natasha Akpoti, the senator in the Senate, the current Senate, with the current Senate President Akpabio. And I used to say in my broadcast that the way men in Nigeria used to treat women is actually not good. And I think it's like this, a kind of molestation here. And that is what I'm trying to read into this. Because Wasiu could say, okay, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I've seen beautiful ladies. I've seen beautiful women. You cannot just come here and now start to behave and misbehave to me. I can do whatever I like. Whereas it is not so. She's on her job. We're trained for that. And if you are a Fuji musician or any profession that you might have as well, you're a professional on your own field. So when you can come to another people's field, please don't use your connections. Don't use, the type of connections that you think you have, or how big or how might or how successful you are in your own field to judge another person. Allow the person also to perform her duty the way she's supposed to perform it or is supposed to perform it. No intimidation, no terror, no abuse, no degrading. It doesn't really worth it. As an allergy that you call himself, I mean, he should know more better than this, that we need to respect each other's job wherever we are. If Wasiu Ayinde, aka the ultimate, isn't jailed for invading the tarmac and endangering life of the Valuejet passenger and crew, the NCAA and aviation ministers are joke. The foolish musician was even standing in a blind spot when the plane moved. The pilots wouldn't see him. And that is the comment from this one. And in fact, there's this video that is also moving around now, showing Wasiu Ayinde bragging during a telephone call with Tinubu, says he can't suffer in Nigeria under this current dispensation. So this video also is playing everywhere. So another comment here is this. This person said this is a close one. Ọlọ́run máa kó bàbá wa Wasiu yọ o, kí àwọn náà máa ṣe sùúrù. The Federal Airport Authority in Nigeria has confirmed that the Fuji icon Ande Marshal K, the ultimate, was found with alcohol in the flask while attempting to board at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, according to Fan Director, Public Affairs Manager Obiageli Ora. K1 insisted on carrying the unidentified liquid despite warning by the aviation. Thank you for listening. Put your comment in the comment section and let me know what you feel. Let's discuss afterwards. Bye-bye for now. Chukitable Media.